Alright, good morning YouTube. So, I got a request to do some more value knives, budget friendly knives, however you want to say it. Maybe folding knives under $50. You know, I have a sub that requested, me to do some videos, and I'm gonna go right ahead and do so. It's, a lot easier when people request certain videos. That way I don't have to figure out what I'm gonna do or what hasn't been done, or so I definitely don't mind that at all. If there's a specific knife, specific price range, I'm more than happy to oblige, guys. My channel, I guess you could say there's more high-end knives than anything, but I definitely have showcased my value folders. I love them, for the price, materials used, fit and finish, on the knives that I have, I think are excellent. So I'm just going to go through some options for you. This is for a YouTuber named Sharp Stuff. Two separate words, Sharp Stuff. Very simple and, straight to the point. And he's a younger guy. He's around, I think he said he's 13. And he just wanted to know, what my recommendations were. So anyway. And also, last night, I received a text or a message from another sub of mine. And I'm sorry if I'm off a little bit, but, he looks to be 8, 9, 10 years old max. And, it brings a lot of joy to me to see such young guys getting into this stuff. I don't know how their parents necessarily feel about it. I was going to send them some stuff, and, to get them started off, I have so much that, I want to be generous to the people that don't. So I was going to send them maybe a folding knife, flashlight, something like that. But, very smartly, I asked him to go ask his parents if that would be okay. And he came back like 5 minutes later and said no. His mom said no, but I can completely understand that. I'm a father, and that's why I wanted him to ask. But maybe in the future, buddy. His name is YouTube name is Jackson V. So it's 2 words, Jackson, and then the capital letter V and period. All right, so Jackson V dot. Okay, so Sharp Stuff and Jackson V with a period after it. Okay, these guys are very young. They only have a few videos up, but whatever support you can show these guys. I'm not sure they're going to be throwing out these ZT videos and stuff like that, but the fact that they're starting off so young, by the time they're our age, I mean, good God, the collections they're going to have, huh? So anyway, give support to the knife, gear, community. So you see in front of you, this is my little mini Pelican case I keep most of my value folders in. I'm just going to go through the names, maybe how much they are, maybe a brief overview. I don't have too many specs right now. I have done, some reviews on some of these. So we just wanted to know, a good, cheap option. Unfortunately, I don't have too many cheap knives, but, all of these are relatively under $50. All right, so let's just go through that, I guess. And we'll move this back here. We'll bring them all out. You guys obviously know the Ontario Rat 1, I think. Sorry about my finger again. My band-aids never stay on, so I put a little piece of duct tape over them. Anyway, yeah, this is a great, smooth, excellent value knife. I think you can get these for about $30-something. This is the Ontario Rat 1. They have an Ontario Rat 2 that's smaller, but, I like this size blade. I think this is a 3.5 inch. All right. FDE, flat dark earth, I had to get that one. Heard great things about this knife, in relation to the Spyderco Tenacious. Excellent blade for the price, guys. Okay, you guys can see AUS 8 steel on it. It's not horrible, it's not great. I've been using this one. Anyway, so yeah, I got that. Actually, I only got that maybe a few months ago. I just never had one, and I thought I should, and what a great knife this one is. All right, I think it's so great that it's the first knife. If you guys know my knife giveaway contest, I asked you guys a very easy question. What was the first knife I bought my son? And his 4th birthday is going to be in a few months, maybe 2 more months. I bought this a few months ago, so I've been very you know, very disciplined in not opening it and giving it to him already. I shown it to him. I said, this is going to be your knife. This is going to be your first folding knife. Obviously, keep it in the box. He's not going to carry it around, guys. He's going to be 4. But, you know, just to look at it, he's very excited. He tells me, keeps telling me what knife he's getting. So he wanted an orange one. So this is the orange Rat 1. Okay. Very shocking. So I know as he gets older, I'm sure he's gonna, you know, once he does start carrying it, he's gonna lose it, and it's gonna be easy to find. Well, easier. Okay. But the special thing about this knife is I've put his name on it. Okay. So it says, you know, my son's Corian's first knife. So anyway, you know, keep that in the box, and I'll give him that on his 4th birthday. It's not a ZT, it's not a Chris Reeve, but it's his first knife, guys. You know, I want him to look back and say, my dad gave me this, you know, in 10 years he still has it, 20 years he still has it. Alright, so we got the Ontario Rat 1, around 30 bucks. These, my CRKTs, I absolutely love. I haven't bought any, you know, before this year, actually. Alright, I don't like serrations normally. You won't see serrations on my knives, but these, I think, are quite badass. And they are cut paper sharp. I mean, you can actually slice paper with this, even though it's, you know, serrated. They call this the VEF serrations. And this is the Fossil from CRKT. This is the large. Okay, this is the 5471K. Alright, runs on ball bearings. It's just a very unique looking knife. Action is excellent, lockup is excellent. You know, ball bearings on such a IKBS, you know, ball bearing system. So that's, I think, when I bought it, this is when I bought it, you know, I think it was like $54. Loved it so much that I got the small as well. I mean, the action on these blades, very, very sharp. This is the 5460. I mean, I could not believe the price for these. I think this is 47, 48 bucks. Action is great, lockup is great. You know, just a very cool looking knife. Looks prehistoric. Obviously the name Fossil. I think this came out last year. I'm not 100% sure. You know, Flavio Ioma. Now the only thing I did not like about these knives is the pocket clip. If you can see here, look how elevated that is. At the end here especially. So I just took this one here and I kind of, you can see, bent it down a little bit. You know, just bent it down so it doesn't hang up on stuff. So yeah, just great knives. Okay, that's the Fossil. All the CRKTs I have are collaborations. You guys saw the knife I was very excited about getting the other day, but I've gotten this, you know, a while ago. This is a very unique looking knife. This is, you know, the custom knife maker, designer, Brian Tighe. He has something, a custom knife that looks very much like this. This is the Tieraid. Very unique locking system, the button lock. Okay, so you just press that, and it falls right down. Okay, it's fun to play with. You get used to it. Okay, very unique blade shape. Now I know they're meaning to make this look, you know, like the custom, very expensive, but you know, the aluminum that they use is kind of unfinished inside. You know, I don't know. It looks great at first glance, and then you kind of inspect it and it looks cheap. To me, but it is cheap. You know, I think this is only 40 bucks. Great pocket clip on this. I really like that pocket clip. Okay, so this is the Tieraid. Okay, really cool looking knife. Okay, so that's the CRKT, and I think that's around 40 something. This is the, we just saw a video from, I think, what was it? Wavester maybe? Wavester 64. Sorry about that shake. You guys have seen the No Time Off. This is another Flavio Ioma. Okay, it's got this silly, thank God I had that band-aid there, right? The silly second step liner lock. That's the only issue I have on this, but it is a tank of a knife. It's meant to be a workshop knife. All right, very beefy blade. I believe that's D2 steel. Okay, very cool design. Also on the bearings, excellent, excellent, excellent action lockup, so-and-so. You know, the scales look kind of cheap, this plastic. You know, you can find these for around $60, but this is a tank of a knife. Another thing I kind of don't like on it is the fact that it's only tip down carry. But this is the No Time Off 5350. Very sturdy knife, very well made. I love the the blade shape on that. It looks really cool. But it's a beefy knife, came razor sharp. If I had to do some hard use, you know, shop work, this could definitely be it. It fills the hand great. As you guys can see, it's definitely over a 1/2 inch thick. G10 spacer. But it's meant to be, okay? This is meant to be a tough, hard use, you know, shop knife. It's not meant to be something like this, okay? So if you want to carry a, you know, a thicker knife, then, but the good thing about the tip down carry is that it's a deep carry, okay? And it's off to the side here, so you really don't see too much hanging out at all. Alright, great action, great lockup. Okay, that second step liner, you know, kind of so you don't move the liner over when you're doing hard work. So you have to kind of push this thing down. I don't know if that's showing up on there or not. You push this thing down and then move it over. Alright, perfectly centered. Real cool knife. I had on order the Get Stuff Done like 4 months ago. I finally just canceled it. I mean, it wasn't in stock. And then it was in stock and it went out, and you know, that looks like a pretty cool knife, titanium. Alright, so those are the Rat 1, the Fossil Large, the VEF Serrations, the Tieraid, the Small Fossil, the No Time Off. Alright, like I said, about 30 something, 50 something, 40 something, 40 something. This is going to be the high one in the 60s. Alright, now you guys want to talk about my favorite value knives under $50, it would have to be, let's move these over a little bit, huh? The Kershaw Emerson collaborations, guys. You've seen a lot of reviews on these. I have a couple reviews on them, but you cannot get, I think, better knives for the price, I think. Alright, this Tanto, this is the CQC7K. Just awesome grind lines. Very, very well made knife. Now, like I said, the Emersons have the stonewash finish on the tops and the satin on the bottom, so it's reversed. You got the Emerson skull there, okay, G10, and what looks to be titanium, but it's a stainless steel bead blast. Okay, really cool pocket clip with the skull. I like that. Alright, lockup is good on this. Centering is good on this. Action is good on this. It's got the wave, the thumb disc. I mean, I think Kershaw knocked it out of the park with these two. Alright, this is the 6K. These are my favorite out of the 1 to 8Ks. Okay. So I have two of these, 30 bucks, guys. You cannot beat this for $30. I think so far is the cheapest knives I've shown, and I think so far my favorites. Of course, you guys know my Spyderco Tenacious. I've used that, abused that, love that. I had the green one, the Sprint Run, sent that out to a friend. Anyway, my Ambitious. These two knives, awesome. Awesome Spyderco is 44 bucks maybe. And I think this is around 30 something, so oof, it's tough. You know, these two and these two. Alright, this is a smaller version to the Tenacious, guys. Alright. So excellent knives so far, and this is one that I really like. It's a little heavy. Okay, this is the Byrd or the Byrd, no, the Meadowlark 2. Okay, stainless steel. Of course, you're going to see lots of scratches and lots of marks on your stainless. This is a lockback. Okay, you guys know lockbacks are very strong locks, but I do not like them. I think this is my only lockback. They're just no fun to play with. You got to drop it, flip your hand around, flip it back out, drop it. So it's not a lot of fun to play with, but it is a very sturdy lock. And this is just a great knife, you know, razor sharp. Well, I sharpened it, but 8CR13 MOV, same as the Tenacious. Alright, nice little option there. If you want an all stainless, I think it comes in the G10 as well, but I mean, I think this is 20 something dollars, guys. Alright, lanyard hole, I mean, just good options. Oh, can't forget the Hootenanny. You guys know I gave one of these away in my knife giveaway. So I was still thinking about what am I gonna do for my 500th sub, you know, giveaway. And now I'm at like 600 and something. So sorry guys. I guess I'll do a knife giveaway at 750. So anyway, all right. So great options, you know. Also, if you want a OTF out the front knife, you guys know the Lightning OTF, $30-something. You cannot get a better OTF knife for the price. This is the ATAX camo, or at least it looks kind of like ATAX, or at least it's supposed to. I've said it kind of looks tie-dye. All right, but great action. You know, it's gonna shake a little bit. Even my Microtech has a little bit of shake. This has a little more, but the action has never failed. Yeah, cool little knife, guys. Lightning OTF. All right, $30-something. Anyway, all right, so quick video. Excellent options for under 60, with the exception, I believe, of the No Time Off is 62. I believe the Hootenanny is in the 40s. So there you go. All right, Spyderco Tenacious, Ambitious, the Meadowlark 2, Lightning OTF, 6K, 7K Emerson, Rat 1, large fossil, Vesserations, the Tieraid, the small fossil, No Time Off, and the Hootenanny. Alright, I'm sure I have some cheaper knives and some backpacks, like some M-Tex or something like that, but these are the ones that I have. These are my recommendations. All of these are great. Just depends if you want a flipper, if you want a manual thumb stud, you know. Alright, so hope that helped. Go subscribe to Sharp Stuff and to Jackson V, period. Alright, just go press subscribe, guys. Alright, give them some views, give them a little confidence to, you know, continue to do this. Alright, God bless.